Everybody talks about the hustle, but no one talks about the moment you realize you can't do this forever.
It was exhausting. I was working around 12 to 16 hours a day, and I always prided myself on, I worked so hard all the time. I'm not only being the best teacher that I possibly can be, but I'm also editing through the night. I'm trying to be a good mom, a good wife, and also trying to take care of myself. There's going to be a breaking point if I keep this up. Something's got to give.
But listen up, because Traci says something that's going to hit everybody that still has their mom or dad.
If you're lucky enough to have your mom or your dad, just make sure that you feel the love and return it.
And welcome back to Mulligan Mike, where it's never too late to rewrite your scorecard. Today's guest is going to be Traci Stoop. Come on in. Traci is a professional golfer. Okay, maybe not a professional golfer, but she is going to be something that you're going to want to listen to. This is going to be a fun episode. You're going to see some amazing shots, and you're going to see some very questionable shots. But overall, you're going to be getting 9 holes with 9 questions that are going to provide an impact for you along your journey. I almost think wherever you're at in that journey. We'll hit you at the first question on hole 1. All right, we got hole 1. As a reminder, we are out here at Back 9 Golf in Lincoln, Nebraska, the official sponsor for our indoor season. So hole 1, question 1. Before anyone clicks away thinking this is just another photographer episode, what's the most unexpected thing people should learn that you shot?
Like that I photographed?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I've never shot anything. Unexpectedly was kind of like in the right place at the right time. And I was asked to do a photograph for a woman business owner in Omaha. And Vogue was actually featuring different states at the time for different female business owners. So Nebraska was the state of choice for the month of November, I think maybe a year ago. And the gal had reached out to me and she said that she would like me to do her photo for the magazine article. And turns out it was featured in Vogue magazine internationally too. So that was pretty cool. So, it was for anybody who was a subscriber to Vogue. So like if they got the magazine like delivered to them in mail, they would see like Stoop images and the photo that I took. So that was, I guess, kind of unexpected, right place at the right time kind of thing. So
How many personal copies do you have in your garage right now?
I only have one. But I would love to have more, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of a cool experience for sure. So yeah.
Very cool. Now we're going to have another cool experience. We're going to be out there at the old course, and it'll be your first tee shot at one of the most historic courses in the world.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's go.
All right, so we have hole 10 out here, which is going to be our hole 1.
I could drive like that. That'd be sweet.
That one landed where the other one rolled out to.
I'd say.
We should start in a good position on that one.
Okay, now this is my turn.
This is you.
Oh, Jesus.
First drive on camera. When's the last time you golfed?
This summer.
This summer?
Yeah, but I not like seriously.
Okay. All right, let's see it. Good contact.
Gosh, but it always goes in that thing. That's terrible.
Right in the weeds.
Oh my gosh, 75. Like I can't seem to
Hey, that's okay.
break 80. Oh, there. That was good.
Yeah, that one, as long as it gets above that, that should be fine. Okay.
Okay, now I say what?
Oh, it could be good.
Oh,
Slow down.
That's really not good.
Stop. Don't go.
It's still going.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
70, that's as far as the drive.
Wow. That's
But the important part here is 1 under through 1. We will catch you on hole 2, question 2.
You did great.
All right, hole 2, question 2. For a long time, you were Miss Stoops and Coach Stoops before you were ever the photographer. When did you realize one identity was quietly outgrowing the other?
This is a great question. So, for a long time, I held on to this passion that I had, teaching secondary education, 15 years. I was also the head track and head cross country coach for a really long time as well. I had a lot on my plate, and I really enjoyed like the interactions that I had with students and athletes and kids, and it just, lit my fire for a long time. And then when I started taking photos and realized that I had this kind of like this external passion to be creative and like never getting sick of it. Plus then the fact that like it was giving me more freedom of time, relationships, all of those things. I started to see that this other lifestyle outweighed the lifestyle that I was living. I'm so thankful for the time that I had teaching and coaching. I still do coach cross country. But I now have this like immense freedom that I am so grateful for that photography has given me. Is the moment that I knew that it was time to leave the classroom was the moment that the payments and the time and everything started to outweigh what had been going on with education for so long. So that moment kind of was like, okay, Traci, I can do this, and I can do it full time, and I can be confident enough to move forward with this. And I'm so thankful that I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm so thankful for my past life too. I think that's huge to point out, is that the past has shaped my future. And I'm just so grateful for all those interactions that I've had over the last 15 years. So.
Exactly. You need a good foundation to be able to move into the long-term project that you want to have. If you don't have those necessary skills, the people skills, the teaching skills, because a lot of photography is people skills and teaching skills.
Exactly.
So telling people how to pose, how to make them feel natural in environments and stuff like that,
Correct.
to get authentic reactions, not just staged ones.
100%. Yeah.
If you had to guess, would more clients watch this episode, or would more students and ex-athletes watch this episode?
I would say more students. I don't know. What's funny is that a lot of my students are my clients. So I would say that it would be like an even split. I think a lot of the students that I've taught or their family members have kind of like built that culture and community around my business. So I would say it'd be a pretty even split. Yeah.
What I want to see right now in the comments, if you're a student, an ex-athlete, or a current or past client, just comment what you are in your favorite Traci Stoops moment.
Oh, God. I am nervous about that.
I'm excited. All right, so we have hole 2, 160-yard par 3. I have a nice little 9. Make a good swing and put it close. Stay there. All right, that should be fine.
Okay.
It's making good contact.
Oh, you're nice.
You're making good contact. All right, so we have a little 20-foot putt, downhill just a little bit. Break in, break, turn.
Yes.
Hey!
That was amazing.
Hello, birdie.
Wow. That was really good.
There we go.
Really
That is
good.
going to be 2 under through 2. We'll catch you on hole 3, question 3.
That was awesome.
All right, so we do have hole 3. We're going to be doing our nonprofit holes. So holes 3, 6, and 9 will be our nonprofit holes. So stay tuned. If we get a par or a birdie on this hole, you're going to find out what hole Traci's going to support for her nonprofit, or what nonprofit she's going to support for this hole. Hole 3, question 3. You were successful, respected, and exhausted. When you finally admit to yourself, or when did you finally admit to yourself, I can't do this forever?
I think it was last year around this time. I felt kind of a dip in a lot of things for a lot of different reasons, both in my personal life and in my career. So it was exhausting. I was working around 12 to 16 hours a day, and I think like I always prided myself on, I work so hard all the time. I'm not only being the best teacher that I possibly can be, but I'm also editing through the night. I'm trying to be a good mom, a good wife, and also trying to take care of myself, which at some point you just, as somebody who steps back and really reflects on themselves a lot, you feel like there's going to be a breaking point if I keep this up. Something's got to give. So at that point, about a year ago, I emailed and I sent in my resignation as a teacher, and I've never felt so much relief in my life. And now it was kind of like, well, now this is it. This is now, like, my whole life is now going to be focused in one direction. I felt this like extreme release and like relief, weight lifted off of my shoulders. So yeah, I think finally just choosing my family and myself over my like pride to be like so busy and so overworked, finally took precedence. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the hard part between the grind that everybody says you should do versus what you're good at, what you're passionate at, and what your real priorities should be focused on. So
I completely agree. And you want to say, oh, I did this, and like there were so many things that I felt like I had to be, because I was going to let somebody down if I didn't do that thing. And then when you realize really the only people that matter are your family and those that you love the most, it doesn't matter what the outside world really thinks or cares.
Because they don't care at the end of the day.
No.
If mom's working on 18 different things at once.
Right,
She's part of the track team, the cross country team,
Yes.
the science board, all this different stuff. They just matter if mom's home for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Is mom going to wake me up? And
Yes.
that's the important things for them. And like that's what's going to stick at the end of the day.
100%. Yeah. So it was time to choose my family and myself over every external thing. And I'm so thankful that I did. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm thankful too.
Me too.
So this is hole 3 for us. I forgot to hit record on my shot, and unfortunately there's no way to go back into there. So if you see those bushes over there on the right side, that's where I'm at. So now we're on Traci's shot, which is 217 yards away. Nice, use that cart path. Come on, get a bounce. There we go. Is that out or is that?
Out of bounds. But I did actually hit it worth like some kind of yardage.
Yeah, 135.
Heck yeah.
So it's going to take 78% power. We're looking at 63-yard shot, probably an extra 20-ish yards here. No idea if these bushes are going to affect this ball or not. So I have a 56. Going to try like probably about a 3/4 swing on this one. All right, this should be good. Get in the hole.
Oh, nice.
Oh, stop there. Stay within 10 feet. No, 11 feet.
That's crap.
That was good contact.
I tried.
Oh,
Hey,
hit that hill and roll.
It's not terrible for me.
No, that's not bad at all.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody consistently hit like the hosel of a club.
Was that what it's called?
I think. I don't know. Is that right? Would you guys call it the hosel of a club? I would call it the hosel of a club. Turn.
Ooh.
Oh. So that's a good par.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Oh,
pushed it a
God.
little bit.
Oh, my God.
I think that's still going to be within gimme distance. Yeah, still gimme par. Nice. Good job.
Pathetic.
All right, we'll catch you on hole 4, question 4.
So unfortunately, the first par I think we got was on the nonprofit hole. Sad, but it is a nonprofit hole, so it is $50 for a par. The nonprofit you're going to support is
Cure Sanfilippo.
okay, and why them?
My niece and goddaughter was unfortunately diagnosed with Sanfilippo syndrome a couple of years ago, which is a terminal illness. It mimics Alzheimer's, but in children. And unfortunately, there is no cure and there is no treatment. So she is now 6 years old, but typically children who have Sanfilippo syndrome have a lifespan of mid to late teens. And right now funding is sparse. So I'm thankful to be able to donate to a cause that is worth giving.
We're going to put a link in the description to their website, to their socials, so that way if you want to donate to a very good cause, what it sounds like, go ahead, click that link, check them out at the very least to see what they're about, share them with friends and family so that way they can make a big impact in a child's life, which I think is huge anytime that you can do.
Thank you.
Hole 4, question 4. You casually dropped that NASA once flew you to DC for a fellowship interview. Very casually, which doesn't feel like something you gloss over. What did that moment tell you about yourself that maybe you didn't fully realize at the time?
Well, I'm laughing because I can't even believe like those words come out of my mouth. And I honestly, I know I can't even, because I think of myself as this like goofy, like no way that I have like that kind of brain. But I think that deep down, we all kind of put on this face that like, maybe doesn't like always match up to what really we have inside. And I think at this moment I realized like, holy cow, I'm super capable of really whatever I put my mind to. This was kind of like a big turning point in my life. I applied on a whim, and I ended up getting through to the first round of interviews, and they actually interviewed me for NASA had interviewed me or accepted my application for 2 separate career fields.
Nice.
So I actually had 2 separate interviews for 2 separate like employment agencies within NASA in Washington, D.C. One was for like their educational outreach, and then one was for like more like their online presence and social media. But both were like huge opportunities that I never thought that I would be like capable of getting. And what a cool thing to say, to Sunny someday, my daughter, and kind of just like something that I can say that I've done. Unfortunately, I never got the position, but the fact that I was even able to be considered was a huge blessing and opportunity for me. So, yeah.
I think 2 things I'm hearing there is you can put other things on pedestals that you don't think is obtainable, and you just have a disbelief that it's not within reach. But I think often at the end of the day, like everybody's a person. So like we're all in the same level of playing field at some point. So it's those that put themselves out there, those that send in the application, those that do that, get those positions. Often they're not anything crazy special compared to what you are. Like you have something inside of you that is crazy special. And so maybe that is it. So it's going out there and doing it versus putting on an unattainable mountaintop. The second thing, obviously, it was not a NASA scholarship on the aeroscience, something else of a golf ball trajectory through the air.
Right. Exactly. I wouldn't really know what to do in that case.
We're going to find out on this tee shot for hole 4.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to try it. So we do have 405-yard par 4 for 2 under. Try to hit a good drive so Tracy can hit another good drive. Oh, set there. Set there. All right, that'll be fine.
That was a far drive.
Yeah, that was well struck. I tried to take more off of that one, but
I try to hit it towards that candy cane.
it'll move for you.
Okay.
So, oops. I have a lot of static electricity, so I've noticed if I touch right there, I short circuit.
Oh, geez. That is interesting.
It's rather shocking.
Good one. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh,
Oh, geez. Geez.
hey, you're in play, and look, you're that close to this hole right here.
Right. Well, it's the other hole, right?
I don't know what hole that is, but
It's not ours.
if we were playing that hole, you would be in a prime spot there on that drive.
mean, thanks for the positive feedback.
All right, so we have 168, 4 feet of elevation. I'm going to take an 8 here just because we do have a little bit of terrain penalty and try to see if I can more or less control this shot.
Nice.
Oh, no. On that note, I'm going to take my mulligan.
There you go.
Should be up there.
Nice.
One rough to
There we
one
go.
rough.
Well, it's better than what you'll see from me. So.
Oh, you got this. A rough.
I hit the ground.
Yeah. But look, you hit right in the middle of it.
That was better.
The ground leveled it out.
So
All right, let's see what we got to deal with now. Here we go.
Nice.
One should be good. Stay within the gimme distance.
Come on, come on.
There we go.
There we go.
Another gimme par, so we're gonna see if Traci can get closer.
Doubtful, but we'll try it.
Look at that. Slow down right there.
No.
Not bad, not bad.
Going
though.
to the other hole.
It's gonna keep going.
If
You're gonna be at the next tee box.
I have a problem with staying on the same hole.
But thankfully that is another par, so we're gonna catch you on hole 5, question 5.
Hole 5, question 5. You've run 7 full marathons,
Yeah.
which tells me 2 things. You're very disciplined and you're a little unhinged. How did the endurance sports prepare you for the entrepreneurship in ways people don't talk about?
So I will forever say that distance running, I've done a lot of different fitness activities, cycling, weightlifting, yoga, HIIT, all of it. You name it.
Walking.
Yeah, walking, you name it. I've done it. I will forever say that long distance running and endurance sports take the cake. I think they are so incredibly hard, but I think something that really pushes you to the next level is trying to train your brain to withstand crazy amounts of pain and boredom. It has helped me in so many aspects of life. I will say that long distance running has helped me in my marriage, in my friendships, as a mom, through like the hardest times that I've ever had in my life. I'm so thankful that I have had the endurance sport of running in my back pocket. It teaches you how to withstand pain for long periods of time and remain disciplined through it all. So marathon running is not for the weak. I would say no matter what you're doing, and you had mentioned that you're running one, but I will say that it's more up here than anything else. It is training your brain to withstand an incredible amount of boredom and pain, and well, I think it's helped in every aspect of my life. So
Actually, the key part, she kind of teased that I'm going to try to run one. And the reason I want to run one is not necessarily like the physical feat, because I'm pretty sure I can do that. It's the boredom. I'm somebody that once I get bored, I change things and then I create another business.
Yeah.
I do something else crazy. So it's the discipline of boredom. And like, I've never heard anybody talk about it that way, but that hits it on the head. If you can have that discipline to be bored in business, in marathons, obviously with your 7 of them, which sounds very boring.
Yeah, right.
But if you can have that discipline, you're going to be able to go for the long run. You're not just going to be chasing those short little milestones. And the best companies in the world project for the long run. They don't just try to chase quarter by quarter by quarter by quarter.
Right.
So.
And I think there's always like this thing in your mind that people are always like, I hate running. I could never run. I hate running. Who like really loves it? I mean, that's the part that I like. I love the hate. Like the hate is the best part because you end up falling in love with the fact that I hate this, but I'm still doing it. And then once you're finished with it, you're like elated and like you have this incredible feeling that you've overcome something that's been so debilitating, so painful. I had to pee. My left foot hurts. I'm not fast. Everything is awful. And then when you're done, it's like, holy cow, I just did something that 1% of this world will ever try to do, and I accomplished it. And then I accomplished it multiple times, and it does feel good to say it out loud. And I think everyone is capable of running a full marathon. I would say almost every single person is capable of doing it. It's the select few that will push past that point in their brain to say, oh, well, my foot just hurts. I can't do this. Or there's always an excuse for everything. But there's always a way to push past the excuses. And I think that's what's really cool about marathon and long distance running. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We're going to see this marathon of a hole. It's a par 5, 514 yards.
Yeah, well, I'd rather just run there.
It's so true, though. Like,
Yeah.
and I know that there's injuries that exist and like there's physical disabilities, but I would be.
Well, people with disabilities run a marathon all the time.
I know my husband trains them. It's insane.
Casey Neistat just had a really good video about this guy the disability running the Boston Marathon.
So cool.
And I was just like, I was bawling.
Yeah.
You guys have not seen that, look up Casey Neistat. I think it's something around pain. It's one of the coolest videos. It's somebody with a disability running a marathon where he has to change his shoes every 10 miles because he wears out this sole, and I'm like literally all the way down, and it's like his toe is touching the ground. It is insane. I had to pause like 4 or 5 times because I was crying.
That's
but
awesome.
it's
I'm gonna have to
motivating.
check it out. Yeah, for sure.
It's one of my favorite holes just because you do have 2 fairways that you can play around with. So that's nice.
There you go. That's what I need.
Well, you got to get to the fairways first.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, stay up. Just barely on the rough. Oh, I thought it struck that well. Hey, look at 100 feet in the air.
That's all you had to.
Ah, 92 carry.
Oh man, that's a bummer. But close enough, right?
That was great. She hit it up though.
Why does it turn to the right so bad? I'm so bad. I'm
Just leave
so
it there.
bad.
Leaving it open. So we have the terrain penalty on. So we're getting about, on average, 68 to 84 penalty. So I'm going to try to absolutely smoke a 3-wood here. So that way we can have an eagle putt. Nope.
It was good. Good try.
1 rough to 1 rough.
Whoopsies.
Hey, you made it over the bunker.
Yay! I'm gonna break something.
All right, 52 yards on that one. See, you're just catching it so high. Look where you're catching it at.
What in the heck?
78% power. It's 153. So we're going to assume that it's a number, right?
Sure.
I'm going to hit a 7. I'm going to assume it's about 180. Oh, wow. Even more than that. But roll past that little hill.
Good.
Wow, that stopped.
That was good.
Hey, middle of the club in that spot.
I tried to like keep it straight. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but it. Ooh, nice.
Should be good. Keep going. All right, keeps a par alive.
Oh boy. Oh, there. That was really bad. It's rolling at least. I'm 26 feet to the hole.
That is the lightest putt you've hit, but it's been our farthest putt we've had.
Well, I thought it looked really downhill. We still didn't do terrible.
That's true. We got par, but
I mean, as far as that hole was. Oh my God.
Hole 6, question 6. You said when you're shooting, it feels effortless, like when you're in a different realm. What do you think happens when people finally work in alignment with their gifts?
Well, that is, I think what everybody tries to search for is just trying to feel so comfortable doing what they love, that it feels effortless and it feels fun. You know, that like famous saying that I've never worked a day in my life because it's always so much fun. I think that's everyone's hopefully life goal, is that it just feels effortless. But I think to, really enjoy the process of what you do is such a gift. And knowing that gift for myself has been so incredibly just such a positive experience that I think more people should try and go after what they truly love to do and make work out of it, and hopefully get to make some money out of it. Because I think that's ultimately, the greatest thing in the whole entire world is being able to do what you love, getting paid for it, and feeling like it's pretty effortless. So,
Do you have a key moment that you can pinpoint? Maybe a story where you just thought, wow, that was easy, and you didn't think it would be easy?
Yeah, I think there's not a single time that I've ever done a shoot or something that has been oh, this is the moment where I realized that this is what I was supposed to do. I feel like every single time that I'm behind the camera and working with other clients and people that I just hopefully bring out the best, most real versions of them. And I think like when I'm looking through the pictures and editing and I'm seeing their real faces and their real smiles, that I'm like, wow, I think maybe I have something here.
I might be good at this.
I might be okay at this. And yeah, so there's not a single moment, but I do think every single time that I'm in it and doing that, I feel like it's effortless. So.
And being in front of the cameras also felt
No,
effortless for you?
absolutely not. Nope, I'm not like that.
All right, hole 6, 425 yard par 4. Oh,
Oh, bummer.
in the rough.
That's all right. We have Traci Stoop. behind
That's
us.
all right. I'll save us. Finally, I hit it straight.
Look at that. Run, ball, run.
Look at that.
That was piped.
Thank you. Heck yeah.
How far was it? Woo.
That's what's up. And I still hit it like terribly, but
Oh, no.
it was too good to be true.
All right, I have a 6 iron in hand, 255 yards. Nope.
To the right.
Oh, poop. Get in that little dry spot. It's my least favorite club to hit. See if we can make something happen with this hole. We better get it close.
You've done a lot of these.
Yeah. Get out of it. Does it roll out? Nope, in the rough again. All right, you're up. You got this.
Oh, God. That was terrible.
It was clean, struck. It made some decent contact. You just keep leaving that open.
I guess.
Golf's hard. I'm guessing, I really hope this is about a 40-yard shot. I like
luck.
40-yard shots.
Get in.
Not a 40-yard shot. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that
Hey,
was killing it.
no, I think you're closer than I am. Maybe. Yeah, because there's my ball.
Oh, no way.
It's going to come up by my...
We're going to be twins.
Hey, but we're closer.
So,
I'll have you putt that one more time. We're going to take your mulligan here. So you kind of got an idea where to
Okay.
putt.
okay.
Oh, be so good.
Not terrible.
Be the friend zone. Stop rolling.
Stop.
Stop rolling.
Stop.
Turn. All right. That's give me a double bogey.
Yay. That's not good, is it?
No, we gotta. Hopefully, I can make this so it's only a bogey.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Boy.
Dang.
Sad day.
All right, double bogey. That should make us back to even par, which is good.
All right.
So we'll catch you on hole 7, question 7.
Okay,
Ready
ready.
for the
I'm ready.
question?
Yes, I am.
What does that mean? What's the question? Is that what it is, or is that the meme?
I don't
You
know what the meme is. I don't think I've
I don't know what
seen
the
it.
what's the question mean. Maybe it's what's in the box.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I've
Maybe I
never
can
seen
try
it.
to find it and include it
Please
somewhere.
do.
Hole, hole 7, question 7. Let's talk about the unsexy stuff. Taxes, write-offs, learning the business side. What lesson here do you wish someone had pulled you aside and explained earlier?
Oh gosh, there's so many lessons. I just
Pick one.
okay. I would say accounting and just knowing what to do in bookkeeping, keeping records of everything that I've purchased and done, because almost everything is a write-off, and I have had to learn that lesson the hard way when taxes roll around, and I'm income tax is a thing, so you have to pay money on the money that you make. And sometimes that lesson was a hard pill to swallow. I think sometimes people think, oh, I'll just get away with this. I'll just get away with this. Well, no, you won't.
Yeah.
Because somebody will always come back and be like, this isn't legal, or you have to follow rules. And that's just something that, as somebody who's always been taken care of, because I've always been an employee, that I never really understood that, like, I have to take into account health insurance. I have to take into account my retirement. I have to take into account my family and my future and all sorts of things, whereas before, when you're an employee somewhere, they take care of everything for you. Your brain is constantly thinking about, what do I owe? How am I going to, provide for my family in this sense? It's a constant battle that you're always thinking about. As being self-employed and being a business owner, it's constant. And I think that is one big lesson, that if you're going to switch from being somebody's employee to being your own business owner, I think that's something that you have to be ready to take on, is complete responsibility for finances, complete responsibility for healthcare, complete responsibility for your future and for your taxes. So, and that's, that's just the way it is. There's obviously benefits to this side, but there's a lot of things that I'm still learning. But yeah, I would say that's the biggest takeaway.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You definitely have like a minimum threshold that you have to have a skill set to get into business, but then you also have the minimum threshold that you realistically need to have of a knowledge of taxes, of accounting, of bookkeeping, of all these other things. Organization skills, big for business owners. I'm not very great at organization skill, something I'm really, really working on. But the best part is, if you have a good tax accountant, if you have a good bookkeeper, there's people that do this for a living, so you really don't have to do it alone. So it is a lower barrier of entry to run businesses. You just have to be willing to ask for help and know that you don't know.
Right. And just asking questions. I mean, I probably sounded like an idiot sitting with my accountant, but he's like, I'm so thankful that you've asked me this stuff. This is stuff that people just think they know by themselves. And if I didn't ask half of those questions, I don't think that I would, have money in my pocket. So it's a good thing to ask questions, because there is no such thing as a bad question. So go out there and ask it.
Traci also doesn't have pockets because she's wearing the mic to her, so I don't think she has money in her pockets regardless.
Literally, no, I don't.
Par for 407 yards. We need to get back on that birdie or at least par streak, so we're gonna hit a good drive out here.
Nice.
Do not run into that stuff. That'll work. There we go.
Nice.
Nice, comfortable drive.
All right.
Now you do the same thing.
Totally.
Your last drive was 175.
I know.
So
I'm getting better at this.
what will you follow that up with? Look at you.
Not.
Did we just create a golfer?
Definitely not.
We got 158 to the hole. I'm gonna hit a 9-iron here. Not like that. But it'll play.
Nice. That's not bad.
No, could be better, but
Oopsies.
you love the inside of your club.
I know.
Like, look at that. Thinned it a little bit. This will be a long putt. 36, okay. All right, so she's got her putter here, 33-yard putt. Does go uphill a little bit, so it's kind of like a 40-yard putt. Oh, go, ball, go.
Come on.
Now stop, ball, stop. Stop.
It's not stopping.
Traci is not stopping. Oh.
Sorry.
Good putt. You're closer than I was.
I tried.
Oh, what a...
Oh, way too hard. Get in the hole.
Oh, I'm just
Really
pushing it a little right every time.
That was good.
That'll work, though. Bogey. We're not back on our par streak yet, but we got a bogey.
We did well.
Hole 8, question 8. You're creating images families will hold on to forever. When you think about legacy, what do you hope people feel when they look back at your photos years from now?
So it's funny that you asked this question because yesterday I got a text message from a client who sent me an image of like their gallery wall in their house. And it was a picture of all their grandchildren and their family and her and her spouse on the wall. And I've received, some of these because people are proud to show me that, I hung these myself, I printed them and like but what the really cool thing is that every single day that those people are in their home, they're seeing images and happy times and great memories that they have had with their family, their wedding or their newborn or just, great times that they've had. And what a cool thing for me to have a part of their life. I'm like so overwhelmed and humbled every time somebody asks me to take images of not only like their whole entire family, but their wedding day or something like that. What an incredible opportunity for me to get to be part of their life experience. And this is something like I don't take lightly. This is like a very serious thing that I want to make sure that I'm doing a really good job at, and I want to continue to get better at it. And so it's just an honor to be invited into these people's lives. And I'm just really blessed to be doing this for a living. So
You're truly freezing those moments and those memories so that they can hold on to forever.
100%. And I think, if you've ever had a family photograph, or which you have, and so have I, but you just look back at those times, you kind of remember the day even that you were getting ready for the photos, or you remember like your children in that moment. And it's just a reflection and a memory of something that's so precious. And what a blessing to be able to do this for a living. It's unreal that this is my life. And I thank God every single day. So, yeah.
Well, let's go hit unreal tee shots here.
I'm just going to watch you do that.
So we have hole 8 out here, which is one of their famous courses or holes. So you actually get to go over the clubhouse right here. So Traci is super excited. They do have the shorter area over there. So I'm curious on where her tee box will be at, if she gets to go over it or not.
Who would put a building there? I
I'll just say I might have cut it too much. Okay, good. Perfect.
Terrible architecture, design.
But such a
whatever.
cool shot, though,
Yeah,
right?
that was amazing. Good job.
Like,
This is terrible.
they're just going to put you closer to it.
Perfect.
All right, so we're just going to put you right there.
Dude.
So you kind of got to go over it.
I hope nobody's living there.
I think it's like their pool area, maybe.
Perfect.
So somebody maybe
Oh, it's a
swimming.
hotel. Okay. Oh, oot. Keeping it PG. That sucks.
All right, so we got 171. It should be a nice 8 here. A little uphill. Make some good contact so we can get a birdie.
There we go.
Oh, short. I was kind of behind that ball, I think. But I think we got ourselves another one of those lovely 40 to 30 yard chip shots.
Great. I'm really good at those, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely behind the ball there. See ball, hit ball with the club head.
Okay, noted.
See ball, hit ball with the club head. All right. I should have been more technical and said hit it straight. So that's my fault.
I think I need to turn my feet or something.
Or something. 26 yard chip shot here. Oh, go in.
No
Go
way.
in.
No way.
Oh,
I was like, that is so close.
she did the same thing that I did, but just 2.4 feet better.
Yeah, you got it. Totally.
Oh, could be good. Stay within the friend zone. Stay within the friend zone.
No, it's still going.
Come back down that hill now. Oh, close.
Okay.
Not a bad shot. 1 over for us through 8. We'll catch you on hole 9, question 9, and you are not going to want to miss question 9.
So hole 9, question 9. You said there really aren't any mulligans in life outside of maybe seeing your mom a couple more times while she was around. If someone is watching this and still has their mom, their time, and their chance, what would you tell them not to put off?
Yeah, I mean, you had asked this question about mulligans and if you could have, one more chance at something else. And I would say that every single thing and every decision that I've ever made has led me to where I am today. Even the terrible decisions and all of my regrets, which really aren't regrets because I've learned so much in my life thus far. And I know I have a lot more to learn. But if there is one thing that I wish that obviously that I could do would be to spend more time with my mom while she was here. I don't think you realize until you have lost somebody that you love so dearly, the meaning that they have in your life. And you almost have like this innocence going through life. At least I did, to where like you think things are bad or you think things are like going not great. And, looking back in hindsight, it's 2020, but looking back, there really wasn't anything terrible in life. My life was really, really good, and it still is really, really good. But there's a deep sadness now that remains, and no matter how happy I am or how great a day is or how many sales I have or, how good things are going, there's always this like looming, I've described it almost like Pigpen off of Charlie Brown. You feel like there's like this dirty like sadness or a dirty cloud that's always remaining with you. And that's what grief is. And some days it looks a lot different than others. But I would say that if you still have your mom or if you still have your dad or a parent figure in your life or even anybody, any loved one, to know what it feels like to be loved, because that just accept the love that they give you. A lot of times you think like, I love this person so much, and selfishly, like, yes, I loved it and now she's gone. But the feeling of getting that love is something that you don't understand until you don't receive that love anymore. And that is so hard to make peace with. But I'm so thankful for the years that I've had with my mom. So make sure you really take it in. And make sure you feel the love that comes to you, because it's rare and it's beautiful and it's meaningful. So if you're lucky enough to have your mom or your dad, just make sure that you feel the love and return it. I didn't want to cry. You jerk.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
I think it's very important that we do take our parents for granted a lot of the times growing up. Like, you think you know everything. You don't think they know anything. And then at one point it kind of switches around 20, 21 when you start actually experiencing life as life is, and you start figuring out, okay, mom and dad are actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think you guys were cool, but you're actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you get that small moment between, I say small because it feels like small, between the ages of 21 and then however old you are when they do pass. But during that time in your life, you can be starting a job. You can be trying to hang out with your friends. You can be trying to find a girlfriend, a boyfriend. You can start having kids, and it just never slows down. So I think it's very important. Take the time to spend time with your family, with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, and know them as adults. That's a whole different experience than knowing them as kids. Mm-hmm. So definitely just take the time.
I would agree. Yeah. Yeah. And enjoy the time. And enjoy the time and love the time, because that's all you get. So.
All right, we have the 18th hole at St. Andrews, 362 yard. You got about 250 yard carry for the little river that goes through. So we're going to try to hit a nice, good drive here so Traci can have fun. Be enough. Oh, it's not even a river. It says a cart path.
You got over it anyways. That's
I got excited. I have obviously never played here. So that works. The
That's
cart path
awesome.
booth. All right, we got Traci's shot 200. Let's see how far it is to clear that. 200 and about 20 yards to clear the cart path. Your goal is to clear that little bridge right there. One of the most famous bridges in golf.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh boy.
There it is, the river. I told you there was a river there.
You were right.
Look at the club contact though.
There, that was better.
That was good club contact.
Even though my back literally is like screaming at me.
When you get to golf with somebody that hasn't golfed before and they don't they don't realize how physical an activity this can be.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
To swing, to do all this
It hurts.
twisting and twerking
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rough. All right, so we have 113 yards to the flag, 4 feet elevation, 52 in hand. Just stick it. Gonna stick it. Oh. Oh no, there's a hill there.
Oh boy. Coming right back.
Just a little short. The carry was 93, but it went 85 or 88 yards.
Sad. Sad figuring it out.
Running. It's running. All right, 25-foot putt up the hill. Does not look like a favorable putt, but we do have a birdie putt, and we at least need to get this within close so we can have a par.
Yikes. It's going backwards.
This feels way too familiar.
Yikes.
Now I have 60. Went from 25 to 61.
Oh my God. Oh boy. Okay.
Is that a good putt?
I get it.
You just need it a little bit harder than that, and
Okay.
I think we're solid.
All right, I got it.
So the putt, let's not do what I did. Oh, that looks good.
That's better.
Go in.
Come on.
Go in.
Come on.
Go in.
Come on.
Go in.
Did it go in?
I don't know. It dropped in the hole.
Oh my God. That never happens. How did I do so good? What a good one to end on. I mean, like, seriously?
Wow, and that's Tracy's Mulligan Mike.
Hey!
And that is going to be Tracy's episode of Mulligan Mike. That was a birdie on the last hole. That is $150 to the Sanfilippo
Syndrome.
Sanfilippo syndrome. I just want to make sure I said it correctly because it is something that is truly making an impact. So we appreciate you coming on the channel, not golfing. Talk about a wild putt to end on.
Yeah, that was amazing. That never happens.
So it did end up back at even par as well. So she takes second place in the indoor season. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as a reminder, it is never too late to rewrite your scorecard. Take aim, swing hard, and don't be afraid to take your mulligan.
Bye, guys.